Hi, I'm Beth with TB Properties Buys Land. Today we're going to discuss some characteristics that you may want to consider when you're looking for a realtor to represent you in the sale of your rural vacant land. Okay, so when it comes to selling vacant land, it's very different than actually selling a house. And so your selection of a realtor has got to be different as well if you want to be successful. And first of all, one of the things that you may or may not know is that when you are selling a home, there tends to be a 6% split on the sales price of your land. Okay, so the buyer and the seller of the two realtors, they split that. They each get 3%. When it comes to vacant land, it tends to be a 10% split. Why is that? It's because selling land is a lot more complicated and difficult than it is selling a house, but also land doesn't cost as much as a house generally. Now your piece of land might be $10,000, $20,000, $50,000. Your home might be $200,000, $500,000, $800,000. Okay, so they don't make as much on that percentage. So it tends to be a lot higher for the work that they put into it. Okay, with that said, a 10% coming off the top of your sale price, are they earning it? Okay, and so here's a couple of things that you want to look for. One, you want to find out, is this realtor, do they exclusively sell land or do they do homes as well? Because if they're going to make more money on a house, how much effort are they going to put into trying to market your land? Okay, so you want to find that out for sure. Is this something that they do on a regular basis? How often and what percentage of their portfolio is vacant land? Okay. So another question that you want to find out is how long have they been doing this for? If they've been doing this for a while, they've probably built up a buyer's list, people who are actively looking for vacant land. They can go out and send that new listing to them and sell that quickly. Okay, if they haven't been doing this for a long time, if they don't have a good buyer's list, your property could be sitting on the market for a long time, especially now that we're seeing that the market is starting to stabilize right now. We're seeing prices are dropping. We see bank rates going up. It's just slowing down the market. I'm not telling you it's falling apart here, that you're not gonna be able to sell your property, but it's not gonna sell as quickly as we were seeing before, okay? So that's a really important question to ask your real estate agent. Okay, another thing for you to look into in their past listings, find out what do their pictures look like. Do they have video? A house is easy. You can take pictures and get an idea of what the house looks like. Land is difficult. If you've got 10 acres, 20 acres, 80 acres or more, it's hard to get a feel for what the property looks like without a video. If they don't have a good video, if they don't have professional pictures, how are potential buyers going to be able to get a feel for what that property is going to look like? Okay, are they going to gloss over your property and go someplace else? Or are they going to say, hey, I want to get out there and visit this property? Okay, so vacant land, let's think about this. A lot of times it's not in the city. It is out of area. It is it's a big deal for the realtor to get in the car and drive the country roads, the dirt roads possibly, through the mountains or wherever it is in the forest to get to your property. Are they willing to do that? Do they have a four-wheel drive vehicle? Are they willing to meet potential buyers out there and tour them through the property? Are they going to be dressed up in a blazer and heels, or they have their hiking boots and their four-wheeler attached to their pickup truck and ready to take people out there on those bumpy paths, okay? And through those, maybe not so cleaned up pathways that you've got on your property, okay? Another question is, do they market everywhere? Are they just simply putting this on the MLS where a couple people are going to find this on Zillow? Or are these, listings on some of the big land websites where, land buyers are looking? Okay, so selling land is very different than selling a home. So you have to have the right real estate agent in order to market your property and be able to sell it quickly and for the best price available. Okay, it takes time and it's not cheap. They're going to take 10% on that split. Okay, now there is an easier, faster way for you to sell. If you don't want to deal with the real estate, maybe you have used a realtor and it hasn't sold, maybe you're not real happy with how they've marketed your property, there is a fast way for you to sell your property on your own. You don't have to have a realtor. You can sell directly to a real estate investor. That's us, TB Properties Buys Land. We pay in cash, which means we don't have to go and look for a loan. We don't have to wait for an appraiser to get out there and check the property out. We don't have to wait for a lender to approve a loan. We have cash and we close through a title company. Reach out to us. We make you a cash offer. We pay for all closing costs. That includes the title fees, the title insurance, the escrow fees of the title company, any kind of recording fees to the county, or if there's any excise taxes or sales tax that goes through that, we cover that. We make it easy. You can close in 3 to 4 weeks and you're done. You don't have to do any research on realtors and that sort of thing. But reach out to us for a free quote. We're happy to work with you, and good luck in your land sale. Thanks again.